Welcome back to SCTV. I'm Maddie Hayes.
And I'm Ron Wilkins, and we have a lot of great videos for this week. So let's get it started off.
Our first story is the art expedition.
It's the capstone project for the graphic design major. At the very beginning of the semester, every student has to submit a proposal for what they want to do. And the class is about them doing a final body of work that they will put into this exhibition. Ideally, this work will, be included in their portfolios that they use to apply for positions. And I think it is all of that quality that they can use it in a professional portfolio, but also hoping that it gives them some experience.
I'm Avery Dickerson, and I did Wildlife Wanderers for my senior seminar project. I really wanted to do it. My dad instilled this love of nature into me when I was really young, and I just really kind of wanted to have that same impact on other people. And so I wanted people to explore kind of where they're at. I know people are like, oh, it's Iowa, you're never going to find somewhere that's fun for hiking or stuff like that. But where I grew up in Iowa, there was fun stuff all around me. We would four-wheel, we would go out on the boat, we'd go swimming, kayaking, everything. So I just kind of wanted people to find that without having to travel anywhere.
Yeah, so my name is Abby Hintz. I'm a senior, obviously, at Simpson College. I'm double majoring in sports communication and graphic design, and social butterfly is a play on those words of the butterflies you feel in your stomach, which is why on the cover there is a stomach with butterflies in it. So I just really wanted to encapsulate that within the layout. So all the articles are about social anxiety, how to deal with it, how to help with it, and how to care for others.
I kept just wanting to do more of it. I kept just being well, I'll just make another poster along with it. The two on the sides were not planned. They were kind of just oh, well, I can do this. And so then I would just do another thing. And so kind of just to be when it's good, it's you can be done, I guess, is one of the things that I learned.
Having it up right now is definitely the best part, because I think it's a really successful show. I think every student did really great work, and that's really good to see.
Wow, those projects are awesome. Looks like a lot of creativity. Something
I probably could not do. Well, on to our next story, we're going to do an insight on a club here on campus.
So Latinos Unidos, or shortened to LU, it's all about celebrating and educating about Latinx culture and really creating community for really anyone on campus. We're open to everyone from all backgrounds. So I signed up during OrgFest my freshman year, and I went to all the events, and I was super excited about it. And then the next semester I became president, and I just love having a community. I come from a very rural place of Nebraska where everyone is white, and so having so many different backgrounds and so many different thoughts and opinions, and just really listening to everyone is just so beautiful. We only have one event left for this semester, and it's just a study day on reading day from 11 to 3 in the Carver Cultural Center, which is just west of Kent. And then we normally, we have a lot of events first semester. We had a bunch for Hispanic Heritage Month. We had the food truck on campus. We had a trivia night. We had s'mores night. Just kind of really anything to keep us all connected. Literally anyone can join, ever. We are open to literally anyone. And it's really nice to have a community and to also learn. College is all about learning, not only academically, but also personally, and learning about different people with shared or different cultural experiences. And I think it's just a wonderful place, and everyone in our organization is just so welcoming and so warm.
Well, I always love learning about new clubs here on Simpson's campus.
Yeah, our next story is about a professor who is also an author.
Sports admin professor Dr. Matt Garrett sat down with us to give us information on his upcoming book, Living in the Middle, and what he hopes students can take away from it.
I hope that my life's experiences, as a coach, as an administrator, as a parent, can help prepare future persons in this industry with what they might be able to expect.
Dr. Garrett also spoke on what separates this publication from what his students learned in class and how that can be useful.
We learn about marketing. We learn about sales. Here's a whole book that we're just learning about a whole bunch of stories that, wow, I might have to deal with this someday. Let me reflect on it in advance.
Senior sports admin major Levi Herrick spoke with us on what he has taken away from reading the book so far.
I think early on in the book, it talks about some mistakes that he made early on. And I think that's a crucial part of the book because it kind of teaches us what not to do in the sports world or makes us think what we might do differently.
Dr. Garrett will now be heading back to Loras College on November 12th for his book launch. I'm Nick Gordon reporting live with SCTV.
Be sure to give it a read if you're interested.
Now moving on to our next story, the CEO Club put on a pitch competition. Tim Sedlock has a story.
With last year's success from CEO's pitch competition, expectations are higher than ever. This year, new entrepreneurs came prepared to step up and showcase their game-changing ideas. This is the second year of CEO's pitch competition. There are 5 participants, including the winner, Maddie Waddingham. Her idea? Truly Yours planners to help students get their work done on time. She plans to sell it in the Spirit shop soon.
So I've been working on this for at least 2 months now, and I've been having a lot of fun with it.
The winner gets a prize of $250 to spend on the business. Professor John Walker managed the pitch competition.
It's really to get students to out in front of an audience and say, hey, this is my idea, and then to get feedback on it.
There are success stories that come out of it, Walker says. Last year's winner used the prize money to invest in his business, Perfect Shine.
Mike Madeira pitched his window cleaning business, and he did that this past summer and had a really successful time with it.
Madeira, the president of CEO, encourages joining the class to get feedback about your business ideas. His business advice? Take the first step.
The pitch competition for us was our first step forward. What are we going to do to get this thing rolling? And then don't be afraid to make your first dollar.
If you're interested in joining CEO, simply show up to McNeil Lecture Hall on Wednesdays at 2:10. You can also sign up for the 1-credit class called Management 200. For Simpson College, I'm Tim Sedlock.
Congrats to all the winners, and I hope your ideas work out for you.
Yeah, those were some very creative ideas. Our next story is with Thanksgiving right around the corner, asking students what their traditions are.
Simpson College this week is preparing for Thanksgiving break. Let's hear what some students are most excited for.
My favorite part about Thanksgiving is definitely family and the food and football.
What we do on Thanksgiving, or at least my favorite part of Thanksgiving, is that we go to my aunt's house every Thanksgiving, and then my dad cooks for us because he's like the best cooker in my family, and I just enjoy his food.
I gotta say the food is awesome sauce.
One of the main things is the food. More especially because I come from a Mexican family, so our Mexican traditions are usually like tamales and stuffed potatoes. And tamales is basically just like flour, and then you put chicken or whatever you would like to put inside, and then you wrap it around. And it's very well done. I really like it.
The tradition we do every year is we go over to my grandma's house, and we have like all my extended family over, and we do Thanksgiving. So it's like a whole family thing.
I'll say one thing that we do as tradition is we all play like Monopoly until the game is over. So like maybe midnight or whatever.
Usually all of our family get together from people from Minnesota come down and Illinois come out, and we just get a big Thanksgiving and we just play board games. That's about it.
A family tradition we usually do is that for us, we like playing a lot of like Mexican games, I guess you can say. We have this game called Loteria. It's like a semi-gambling. It's like bingo, Mexican bingo, I guess you can say. And we obviously bet money and stuff like that. It's pretty fun.
Seems like food is the #1 hit with all the students. For SCTV, I'm Jack Perkins.
Instead of Would You Rather, Aaron, do you have any Thanksgiving traditions?
I don't think I have any traditions, but my family does make this dish that's not very common. We do wild rice.
What's all
It's
in
like
it?
a mixture of like everything that you eat, like things like stuffing, turkey. We throw some chicken in it, some beef, and rice, and it's so good.
Interesting.
What
That
about
sounds
you?
good.
What's your tradition?
We're starting new ones as a family, but as growing up, my brother and I would do hand turkeys. We'd make them, and then we would make our like aunts and uncles and parents and grandparents go on a scavenger hunt because we would hide them around the house.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Now let's move on to sports.
Let's start the sports section off with away games this past week. There were only a couple basketball games for men's and women. Women's basketball had 2 games, winning one of them 84-44 and losing the other 76-52. The men's team lost their game 77-66. So we actually only have one sports story this week, and that is a basketball first-year feature by Clare Veren. So let's check that out.
The Simpson College men's basketball team is at the beginning of their 2024-2025 season with a first-year point guard that has already made big moves in the starting lineup.
I mean, it was always a goal to start, but I did not think I was going to get it this early. But now I just got to keep fighting to stay there. On the court, it's been very supportive. Keep pushing me every day to practice, get better every day, get bigger, stronger, faster. For the team, just keep getting better with the system, make everybody else better, and just get some wins at the end of the day.
Yeah, so as a basketball player, Cam is super coachable, which is a huge thing for freshmen coming into college. There's a lot you don't know and you're learning, especially in a new program, new environment. Very genuine person, so cares a lot about his teammates, and we love that Cam is here.
Don't miss the Storm's second conference game of the season next week in Cedar Rapids. For SCTV, I'm Clare Veren.
It's that time of year where some sports are finishing up and others are just now starting.
Yeah, so make sure you get out there and support all those new teams starting. That is going to do it for this week. We will not have an episode next week because of Thanksgiving, so I hope you guys all enjoy time with your family and friends. For SCTV, I'm Aaron Wilkins.
And I'm Maddie Hayes.